So as you all know by now, Warchild's not only stripped me of my belt, which he already paid someone off to steal from me, but he's also fired me. And you know what, Warchild? Since you had X steal that belt off of me, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Well, a lot of thinking and a lot of drinking. You know, Warchild, you're drunk all the time, so why not me too? And you know what, buddy? Cheers. Everyone else that you put in front of me, you're gonna need it. I've been thinking that it doesn't matter what you do to me. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from coming down to that arena tomorrow night and kicking your fucking teeth down your motherfucking throat. And anyone you put in front of me, they're gonna suffer the same fate. Because guess what? It doesn't really matter. You know, Warchild, I ain't got much left. Right here, I'll pull it out of my pocket right now. That's all I got left. A few pennies, a few dimes. I ain't got shit because I ain't been paid in years. I'm a world champion and, well, I guess I ain't the world champion anymore, huh, since you decided to strip me of it. But at the end of the day, Warchild, it doesn't matter whether that belt is physically around my waist or not. Because at the end of the day, I know, and the people know, that I am and always will be the true people's champion. Because I don't just fight for my own pride. I fight for the pride of the people, the pride of the BCF fans, for what is right. You know, if the BCF was left to be ran by you and all the other dumb fucks you decide to pony up with, partner up with, whatever your dumbass would call it, how many brain cells is between all of you? Maybe 5? The only 2 who have any goddamn sense in the whole goddamn company is me and Mikey. And every chance you get, you shaft us right up the rear end because you're a fucking punk, Warchild. You're an old, drunken piece of fucking shit. That's what you are, motherfucker. A piece of shit. A piece of dog turd so stinky that when you wipe it off your fucking shoes, you still smell that motherfucker 2 months later. Warchild, you ever heard that old saying, let the turkeys look up when it rains? And I don't know exactly what the fuck it means, really, but it's a good description of your ass tomorrow night. A big, dumb motherfucker looking up when the real threat is right in front of him. A freight train coming full steam ahead at your ass. And hey, motherfucker, you better get your motherfucking ass off the tracks because the train's coming through. Like I already said, Warchild, ain't nothing gonna stop me from showing up there at that arena tomorrow night at the Backyard Bash 3, the biggest show of the motherfucking year, and taking my belt back. And hey, guess what, Warchild? I already know your game. I know your game, bro. I know you got a million little fucking tricks up your sleeve. You got El Payaso, you got X, you got Little Wedo maybe, if he's not in jail, which he's probably in jail. You know, there's other motherfuckers too. Then, you know, there was Steven Storm, and we left that little prick in LA, obviously, you know. Last I heard about him, he was begging for food on Skid Row, so, you know, that's where that goes. That's what happens when you align with Warchild. You end up on Skid Row. It's a pretty equal equation, happens a lot. But anyway, motherfucker, you know something funny about all those little tricks and all the little shit you do, Warchild? Thing is, give me a second. You see, what happens in the darkness always comes out in the light. Warchild. Oh, shit. Warchild, remember above all else, nothing means anything exactly.